Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, you guys know the drill. If you guys please smash that like button, I'd really appreciate it. If you guys could leave a comment down below. I don't care what it is, super helps the channel out. It's Monday morning and we're back with another video. I know I haven't uploaded in a little while, but I've really just taken a step back ever since we hit 300 subscribers and I hit 150 uploads. I'm just taking a step back to reflect on what we can do to improve the channel, improve the videos, the quality of the content, all that to give you guys some better content. So I have some ideas, but I do still want to do some updates here and there. I've just taken a little bit of a break. I got some ideas. I've been kind of brainstorming. So I'm super excited to come out with some new stuff for you guys. But I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update here. It is Monday morning. We are back in the shop. I do have a pile of parts going on here. Lots of parts lately, but we do have the right-hand drive Integra Type R tribute that we did a few months back. I do have the parts here that we need to finish up. So I got the rear bumper, the front lip has been stripped. It was paint fractured all the way across. So we got to do some small repairs on these parts and get them ready for primer, hopefully this week. We also have some more parts for that as well. We have the rocker panels, which I've already done some repairs on and put in high build primer. And we also have the door handles and the grill. These are prepped and actually ready for paint, so they are off to the side. Now inside the spray booth, hanging up, I do have the mirrors. Now those have also been repaired and put in high build primer as well. So we are halfway done with repairing the parts for the right-hand drive Type R tribute build. If you guys want to see more of that, just look through my videos and you guys will see some videos on painting and restoring that Type R tribute. So anyways, also Friday before I left, I was able to cut in another vehicle's hood. Now this is for a 93 Honda Civic. It's an EG 4-door. It is yellow. This vehicle's been around a long time around this area. It's called Buttercup. It's been passed around between many people and just kind of has a reputation around here. But anyways, it was wrecked not too long ago and it has been repaired and the parts just needed to be color matched. So the customer did bring in the panels and we are basically just prepping them and painting them yellow to match. So I did go ahead Friday and cut in the underside of the hood just so it could cure all weekend before we flip it over and work on the top side. Because a lot of times when you flip them over the next morning, the paint just hasn't quite cured all the way, even though it is dry. And just a paint stand alone will sometimes just rub a little bit. And a lot of times you'll end up with some little rub marks in 3 or 4 points of the under hood just from the stand alone. So I really wanted to get the paint on there so it could fully cure all weekend long before we proceed forward with flipping it over. So now outside in the body bay, we also have a trunk lid bumper filler panel. Now he did refinish this, but I do believe it was in the wrong color, didn't match, so we are going to go ahead and shoot this at the same time to match. We have an OEM replacement bumper. We're going to go ahead and leave the grill inserts black. We'll go ahead and prep this out. We have 2 fenders. They have been prepped. It did bring one of the original fenders. He does want me to cut the side marker hole, so we are going to go ahead and place out the side markers here. We'll go ahead and cut those holes and make sure the side markers fit before we refinish these, and we'll go ahead and get these cut in yellow as well. So that is what we're going to be doing this week. Now I also have a rear hatch for a 2003 Dodge Durango. Now we did a repair on this Dodge Durango. We replaced the door about a month and a half ago. And anyways, the rear hatch was damaged as well, and we decided that we couldn't repair it, so we got a replacement. So we did get a replacement. It had some damage on it, so we had to tear it apart, repair the damage, which we did last week, and we primed it and we prepped it out Friday, and it is ready for paint. So we're gonna go ahead and get this in the booth this morning. We're gonna blow it off, hang it, mask it. We're gonna shoot it black, and then we're gonna try to see if we can't get our customer in this week for an install. Now we do have a very old hood to a 1946 Ford here. Now it's kind of done in like a satin black. It's not really glossy and it's not really satin. We are still trying to figure out what this was painted with originally, because the satin paint like I used on my C10 is just a little bit not quite as shiny as what he's got going on here. Of course, this is an old hot rod, and by no means is it perfect. Somebody did this at home, and it looks awesome. But basically, there was some damage in the front end here. You can see it's kind of crinkled a little bit. This was a big dent. I was able to pop most of it out Friday before I left, just to kind of see where we are at. But I am gonna do some body hammer and dolly work on this front corner, get this straightened out. We're gonna grind the paint off. We're gonna put a couple fills. They are working on the trim pieces to try to straighten those out, because they were cast, and they were gonna try to see if they can't heat them up a little bit and try to bend them back into place. And once my body work is complete, hopefully this week, we'll have them come on by, kind of check out the body work, see what I got going on, and see if those panels do fit. So there you have it. I am going to keep my repairs as small and as little as possible. This hood is by no means perfect. We got a lot going on as far as colors here. We are going to be refinishing these center pieces, but I am going to try to keep my repair as small as possible. I don't even want to sand the orange peel out of this, because there's a lot of dimples and dirt and lots of orange peel in this hood, and I don't want to get into that. If we end up refinishing this entire thing, my paint will be so smooth it will not match the rest of the vehicle. So I am going to try to just Scotch-Brite this and just go over it to try to keep that orange peel that they got going on, and of course just have this area be repaired and have it as close to original as to what it was before it got hit about a week ago. So we do have the centerpiece here. It is a different color, has a little bit of a twist in it. I'm going to try to get the twist out. It does have some scrapes. We're going to go ahead and get a color that matches this pretty good, and we'll go ahead and get it shot as well. But this does go in the front, and we do have some two side pieces that the customer has right now that he's trying to straighten. They do make replacements, so if he has to get some replacements, he will have to do that. So anyways, there you have it. I do have some parts for a 2010 Silverado and a 2010 Dodge Charger. The Silverado has already been repaired somewhere else. The customer did make some deposit on the parts, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do with those. And unfortunately, the Dodge Durango, before it could come in and get its bumper replaced, actually got T-boned. So there's probably not much we're gonna be able to do. This bumper is probably just gonna go in for parts, and we're just gonna put it in storage and put it back in our inventory. So it's not much we're gonna do. I do believe the car is totaled, so it probably will not be getting a front bumper replaced. So there you have it. We're gonna kind of try to get these parts as far as possible this week as we can. We need to get the yellow Honda parts painted and out the door by Friday. We need to get this hopefully painted today and installed on Thursday. We have another vehicle coming in for some trailer hitch wiring, and we need to try to get the body work on the 1946 Ford done. And we also want to get the body work on these bumpers done as well. And hopefully we can get everything in primer by Friday. So on the auto repair side of the shop, we do have my right-hand drive Turbo Civic Coupe Del Sol parked nicely in storage, but we do have the Too Soon Junior Jetta. Now I'm going to name this the Too Soon Junior Jetta. As you can see, I do have a license plate, California license plate. We are probably going to get a different license plate. This one isn't as nice in as original as it should look. Looks pretty cool. We'll probably try to see if we can't get the tabs to match the year of the movie, but I am going to deem this the Too Soon Junior Jetta. So that is the name for this tribute. If you guys haven't followed the previous videos, we are doing a Fast and Furious Jetta tribute from the first movie, and the one that Jesse drove in the first movie. That's what we're going to be doing. So of course we haven't started the body work yet. It is already white, but we are going to be rebody working it and reshooting the entire car white. It's relatively stock. It does have a 2.0. It is manual transmission. We aren't going to be doing too much to the interior or under the hood as far as performance. We just are going through it as far as maintenance. So we did go ahead and drop the transmission a couple weeks ago, and I did do a new clutch, new flywheel, rear main seal, all that good stuff. Put everything in. Reinstalled the axles with new triple star bolts, and right now I do have all the timing torn apart, and this thing was very greasy and dirty. I've been cleaning everything as it goes back in. But anyways, I did replace the upper cam seal. I did replace the lower crankshaft seal. We also have like a balancer shaft that goes to the distributor. I went ahead and replaced that seal as well. We cleaned up the backing plates and the bolts. We replaced the tensioner and the stud with the Gates tensioner. So our timing marks are pretty much set. We are ready to be installing the timing belt, and then we'll go ahead and install our timing covers that we have all cleaned up. We'll go ahead and reinstall those, and we got some new gaskets. We got the air pump replacement studs as well in here. You can see that the old ones were broken, which the air pump was basically just dangling there. But luckily Dorman makes some replacements, so we went ahead and got a replacement set of air pump studs to mount the air pump when we put it all back together. We do also have a Gates idler pulley for the serpentine belt, with a brand new Gates serpentine belt and a Gates power steering belt as well. So there you have it. We've been using some Honda Bond as far as resealing the valve cover. I had the valve cover off. It was pretty gunky underneath. Went ahead and replaced the gasket, cleaned up the valve cover, and we replaced the grommet for the PCV valve. We're going to, of course, put a new PCV valve, replace the spark plugs, the wires, cap rotor, all that good stuff. We want this thing running top notch, even though it's being built for a showroom for the future. We don't want it leaking oil in the showroom. We don't really plan on driving this much. It may or may not come out here and there in a once in a blue moon. Maybe driven, maybe trailered, we don't know yet. But the idea behind this car is to just make it not leak oil and run really good. So we are not trying to polish a turd here. We're actually trying to pretty much restore the vehicle. So we do have a couple other things that we're probably going to be doing as far as the tune-up stuff, but we do want to fix a couple of the leaks. I'm going to go ahead and drop the oil pan and get that resealed up as well. We're going to do all genuine fluids, replace everything. We're going to do all new front and rear brakes, rotors, pads, brand new brake calipers, painted and everything. So I'm super excited. Once we get this all back together, we'll get it pressure washed and degreased really good. We'll give it a couple test drives, make sure everything's operating like it should, and then we'll pull it back in, and we'll probably replace the brake system, and then we'll go from there. We'll be starting to fit the body panel. So of course we do have the Golf grill that we're going to be inserting. We have a Wings West front lip over there, a brand new front bumper, which the front bumper has the lower valance molded to it, which kind of leaves it to where if we cut it off, there's nothing to mount the Wings West front lip to, so that kind of causes a problem. So our front bumper, original front bumper, is pretty toast, as you can see. So we're probably going to have to figure out a replacement for this, because I'm not quite happy with the aftermarket replacement. So we are probably going to look for a genuine replacement that we can use. We of course got the Golf grill that we're going to be replacing, which will leave us, we're gonna have to get some Hella style Golf headlights, which we are gonna get coming on the way here shortly. And of course we still have to get the rest of the Wings West kit, including the side skirts, the rear lip, and of course the wings, which we are getting directly from Wings West, like we did the front lip. But we also have the fender flares. We do have our flares right here. These will be fitted to the body as well. And then once everything's kind of fitted up, we'll be moving forward with proceeding with the body work, and we'll get everything fixed up. We'll get it in high build primer, go ahead and prep it out, and we'll go ahead and get it painted white here, hopefully sooner than later. And then as it cures, we'll go ahead and get the graphics installed. So super pumped, but right now we're basically just trying to wrap up the mechanical end of it. Of course I don't work on this thing all day, so it's just been kind of during my free time I get over here and I try to finish everything up. Everything's going real smooth. The car ran really good before, so we're just kind of doing some general maintenance to it. So super pumped, so get excited. Can't wait to see this thing come along. It's a fun project for the channel. So anyways, like I said earlier, I've just been kind of taking a break after I hit 300 plus subscribers, and I appreciate all you guys subscribing and watching the videos. I also took a break after we did the 150 uploads, because that's about what it took for us to get to those subscribers. And I decided that, you know, these update videos are great and it built consistency for the channel, but it's time to switch it up a little bit. So I've been coming up with some ideas here on some videos. We're gonna do a top 20 auto body tools demonstration. And then we're gonna do a lens restore on how to restore headlights. And we're gonna do a good engine bay cleaning DIY. And then we're also gonna tell you guys how to kill rust. And we do have some other DIYs that we've already filmed that we're working on editing right now. So stay tuned, guys. But we are trying to just improve the quality of the content, not just the consistency of the channel, but the quality of the content, the videos, all that good stuff. So we're trying to switch it up a little bit, get you guys some better content, and hopefully have a better channel in the end that works for everybody. So also, if you guys want some merch, hit me up, get a hold of me, nitroautolab.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. Anyways, we got trucker hats in stock. We got beanies. We got air fresheners. We got the Cars Against Humanity air fresheners. We got more air fresheners coming. We got lots of shirts, Cars Against Humanity shirts, Nitro Shop tees, Nitro Shop hoodies, all that good stuff. We got some new designs coming. But if you guys do want some merch, hit me up. I appreciate all the support. So anyways, guys, stay tuned for the next update. And if you guys could please like this video, I'd really appreciate it. If you guys could leave a comment down below. I don't care what it is. It just helps the channel and the video out. And if you guys haven't hit the subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.
Ooh, like LeBron, though, or like Bonzo. Ooh, I'm a baller, yeah, shot caller, yeah. They love me, you can't touch me, nah, can't trust me. I'm too lucky. Look at me, look at you, what you see, what you do.